My name is Alicia Braun. I live in Ipswich, Massachusetts, the Lyme capital, well, second only to Lyme, Connecticut. But I was running a marathon in Cape Town, South Africa, and I was bitten by a tick the first day I was there. I had contracted African spotted tick fever. In diagnosing that, they discovered that I had Lyme disease. So they gave me antibiotics, and 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, I felt great. And 3 months later, my right leg collapsed while I was running, and it went downhill from there. Well, as a runner, I've always eaten a rather healthy diet, but protein was a big part of every meal. I did not have a meal probably without meat, and I can't say there were a lot of refined or chemical foods because I've been somewhat of a health person for years. But there was ice cream, there was milk, there was yogurt, there were all those good things. And one part of Lyme disease is the probability of candida, which is yeast infections from all the antibiotics. So I was given a diet by my doctor, which was kind of similar to Dr. Campbell's, but I began to research and read more and more. And what I got from it was, I don't need meat, I don't need dairy, I certainly don't need anything refined, and in addition to that, I was not allowed anyway any sugar, any alcohol, or any fermented foods. So I've continued to eat that way. I don't eat meat anymore, though I will say, when I went back to running, I tried it again. I thought it might be a good thing for me. I tried it for about a month, and it definitely wasn't. My body didn't like it. I felt very loggy, but not only that, healthy cholesterol had gone down, the bad cholesterol had gone up. I quickly went back to the plant-based diet. I started eating a lot more avocados than I ever did. I stopped actually eating frozen vegetables. Almost everything I ate was fresh and organic because there weren't any chemicals. No dairy, no red meat, no poultry. Fish in a very, very limited fashion if I knew where it was coming from, but that was more or less a treat. No refined foods, certainly nothing with any kind of chemical in it. Everything was in, as much as possible, in a whole food form. All fresh vegetables and mostly on the lower glycemic index, because I think the more you keep your carbs down, you obviously need carbs. Now, I as a runner include a lot more like lima beans and fresh corn and some of the more starchy vegetables. After my remission, I once again was in for my yearly checkup, and he spent most of the time asking me questions about nutrition. I didn't have much of a physical because he wanted to know what I ate, how I ate it, what I did and didn't eat, because my blood work and all my tests were so incredible that I must be doing something quite different than his patients. I had very severe arthritis in my 30s, which I've been told now was part of Lyme disease. Going back to a total plant-based diet, I feel great again. I have no arthritis. I am happy to say I am in total remission from Lyme. They won't say cured because no one promises you that. I say cured. I feel better than I have felt in years, and I still adhere to the same diet that I stuck to when I had Lyme disease, which is very much, almost totally a plant-based diet. It got me well, it's kept me well, and I think I'll continue to feel great.